go Seaside Way. Oh, you gotta love this song. Do, do, do. We don't need to fight any of your shenanigans, sir. Do, 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 do. We can go this way. Because unlike the left path, the right path has no enemies. So that's nice. Alright. Janice Royal Academy. How you doing, sir? Gym class just finished up. You need more than study to succeed in life. It also takes physical fitness. A beautiful body complements a beautiful mind. A few of my classes will put you on the right track for that. Oh yeah? Right track style. Boys' dormitory. I wish evening would come sooner. I find the dark very soothing, so I really enjoy it. Especially like taking baths in absolute pitch black. You should try it if you get the chance. It's incredibly relaxing. Oh yeah? Argyle style. Like an Argyle sweater. Narrow room. Do-do-do-do-do. In my experience, reviewing the class lesson really makes a difference, says Dennis the Menace. I review for 3 hours and do prep work for another 2 every day. Dude, that's like 5 hours! I got time for all that. Get the beep? I got stuff to do, man. The plants are getting overgrown. I'll have to prune them back soon. That's nice. Prune style. Whew, one more day finished. So, what to do next? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We're working on art class assignments. We just came back here to get some supplies, you see. Not that we forgot them, we, just needed more. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, hey, everyone forgets a few things from time to time. If you don't hurry, activities time will be over. Over style. It's over! Guessing nobody's in the auditorium. Yeah, the curtain thing's not even here anymore. They just, like, got rid of it, I guess. It's not weird or anything. We're on stage! Do-do-do-do-do. Schoolhouse. Schoolhouse Rock, even. Class may be over, but I still get questions from my students. I didn't really understand the lesson in my last class. That's a shame. Ah, finally, classes are done for the day. Afternoon classes always make me want to take a nap. Okay, time for the club activities. I've got to finish this painting today. I bet he's doing a Bob Ross painting. Oh, did you need me for something? Class has just ended, so the students should be milling about any moment. Milling style. Here, Miss Viola. Right here's where I started to get lost. Uh-oh. Let's see, this problem here. How do you do it? Problem style. Rumor has it, the Queen's birthday celebration is going to feature the biggest competition yet this year. Oh yeah? I'd love for my fencing club to participate. Fencing, even. Okay, archery practice today. It's been a while since I've had a break from working on the festival. Today's lesson was very worthwhile. Logic style. Keep our hallways quiet. It's basically telling you to shut up. Oh man, I wanted to ask Ms. Millia about the stuff I didn't understand. She always leaves the classroom in such a hurry. I never get a chance. I mean, she doesn't want to miss the joke of the day. Can't miss that. Alright, done the classes. Time for the club activities. And my club is the Lounge Around at Home Club, so I'm quite excited. I guess it's better than Barnes Book Club. Right? Faculty Lounge. I've been put in charge of writing up the entrance examinations for this year. I look forward to the challenge. Oh. The Dean! Ah, hello there. I've known Delmore for so long that it's difficult to contain my shock at what he's been doing. It's not so much that his crimes are unforgivable, but I think he might be too. I pray that he will come to regret straying from the path of righteousness, the path of decency, even. It's finally over. I think I'm gonna go home and get some rest. Okay. You do that. Hey there, what can I do for you? Not much. Vegetable sandwich. How you doing? Let's see, maybe around here. I'm looking around for stuff to help me with the novel I'm writing. Oh yeah? All the books I've been reading lately have inspired me to write something of my own. Here, take a look at this one. I found it particularly moving. Receive Cornelia, Chapter 6. Reading is food for the brain. Isn't it, though? Food for the brain. Cornelia, Chapter 6. Ascertaining the inner workings. My orbment, emptied bag and package, wrapped in old magazine paper, were laid out neatly on the table in front of me. Magazine! The bracer sitting opposite me gazed alternately at my face and the items on the table, as if trying to gauge my reaction to them. Constantly rubbing his chin between his fingers, it appeared to me as though he was making an effort to display his right hand, snugly fit within a leather gauntlet. I had been led to the second floor of the lodge by the two men, and then, after they had painstakingly checked the layout of the floor, I was taken to the farthest room from the stairs. They're gonna torture him, didn't you know? It occurred to me that the reason for the use of the makeshift space was due to there being no guild branch nearby. The first man to sit in front of me was the lanky one. He told me his name, but I soon forgot which one was Clayton and which one was Pavel. About the time I had finished being frisked, the bracer wearing the gauntlets, Clayton or Pavel, whoever it was, returned and whispered something in his partner's ear. It seemed as though they were trying to locate Sister Cornelia, but having no luck. After much probing on the subject of her and the Jaeger Corps, and after relating everything I had heard from her on the train, I turned the conversation around and, playing the role of the victim, inquired into her past history. Though strictly speaking, I guess I was, in fact, a victim. Her name is Selnet. I'm Selnet. Keep that name in mind for much later on. Read aloud the lanky bracer from a pocketbook he held just below eye level. Originally a constituent member of a Jaeger Corps, her present affiliation and activities are unknown. In short, added his partner pompously, she's not the type of person any upstanding citizen should be getting involved with. Uh-oh. You don't want to hang with the wrong crowd, you know. He reached out his gauntlet-clad hand and picked up the object bundled in scrap paper. Checking my reaction all the while, he unwrapped the paper, laying it out flat in the center of the table. Its contents turned out to be a lump of metal ingrained with a sort of clay-like substance. I blurted out, "I was on my way to a research institute with the item when everything happened," and then threw in the address of some non-existent client for good measure. A fake address! The bracers took notes, making sure not to leave out any of the details of our conversation. Then, to dispel any lingering suspicions, I agreed to stay with them under their watchful eyes for the night. They're gonna have a sleepover. The next day I also found myself inclined to go along with them to the nearest guild branch in order to file a report about the events that happened back at the station. But I had no qualms over the matter. My greatest concern at the moment, after all, was not running into any more trouble. I awoke as the sun came up over the horizon and day broke. With the advent of a peaceful morning, I sat up in bed and breathed a sigh of relief. The bracers who had stood guard the previous night were no longer present in the room. The sound of their voices could be heard echoing out in the hallway beyond the closed door. Slipping my arms through the sleeves of my jacket, I felt a sharp pain in my right elbow, which brought back vivid memories of the woman from the day before. Suddenly a feeling of uneasiness came over me, and still half undressed, I began adjusting my orb mitt. After opening its back cover, I used a thin piece of tanned doe skin, started plucking out the quartz installed in each slot. It didn't take but 5 minutes to insert them, each into different slots, and rearrange their configuration. With a set of light magic as my base, one by one I replaced each screw until finally the metallic panel was back in place. And as a feeling of calmness set in, I rolled back over in bed. It was at that time that a tall woman appearing to be a maid opened the door carrying a basin of hot water for the sink, with which guests could shave and wash their faces. After placing the small steaming tub on the table, the woman went quietly about her daily task of removing the bed linen. Finding myself shooed from my own bed, I reluctantly headed towards the basin when, just beyond the open door, I caught sight of two shadows cutting across the hallway in succession. "They're here," I heard myself mutter as the low tone of my suppressed voice reached my ears. With only a bar of soap in hand, I remained unbelievably calm as I quickly shut and bolted the door. Then, pondering my next move, I stood still with my back pressed up against the wall. On the other side of the hardened clay wall, the brief clamor of fighting ensued. Fumbling with the chain attached to my hip pocket, I grabbed hold of the orb mitt I had adjusted just barely moments before. It was two bracers versus the two others I had seen moments ago. Throwing myself into the mix with the two men from the guild would definitely put us at an advantage from a numbers standpoint. However, when I turned again to face the door, the voice of self-doubt came percolating through my closed lips in the form of a distant mutter. There were only two of them, I murmured to myself. If Sister Carnelia's words were to be believed, then one unit consisted of 3 people, not 2. Again, I questioned myself inwardly. Then where's the third? The hair on the back of my neck stood on end as I realized my plight. Something swung down over the top of my head, catching me around the neck, and the next instant I was flung to the ground. From the corner of my blurred and spotty vision came the inexplicable view of a woman with demonic, bloodshot eyes standing over me, trying to wrench the very life out of me with every twist of the sheet she had wrapped tightly around my throat. Clutching my orb mitt in hand, I activated it and fired off a burst of magic, while lying half asphyxiated on the wooden planks of the room floor. The destructive vortex of compressed air sliced deeply into my hip, but at the same time caused the woman to double over before, forcefully blowing her to another part of the room. Shreds of whirling linen flecked and sprayed, with fresh blood blasted out through a gaping hole in the wall, where a closed window once stood, leaving nothing behind but shards of broken glass and a frame rent beyond all repair. So I guess that was the maid. Okay. Good times. Time for club activities. If we rest, we'll lose our edge. Of course, you have to have some rest, no matter how much you want to practice. Practice style. Everybody likes to practice. Nobody in the girls' locker room. Hey, Estelle and Joshua. Did you guys come here especially to see me? It hasn't been so long, but there's been a lot going on. Both good and bad. Sure is good to see you two. Once everything really settles down for good, we can all focus on our futures. Hope you have fun when you go to Zeiss. I'm sure we will. Well, if it ain't Joshua and Estelle. I read in the liberal news about Mayor Dalmore and his dirty little schemes. I guess that's why he acted all innocent and benevolent when he gave his donation at the festival. And he was even nasty enough to attack the matron afterwards. He must really be rotten to the core. Must be. Oh, where am I going? We done here, man. We done. We're so freaking done. Alright. Alright. So now there's a little something we can do. So if you have rainbow jelly beans, you can actually use them to fill up your Sabbath and farm on the one dudes. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, rainbow jelly beans. But it takes clear gelatin, maple sugar, and firefly fungus, so it's kind of up to you if you want to bother with that. So basically, it takes 8 jelly beans to get to 100 CP for both Estelle and Joshua. So it's kind of up to you if you want to do that. Basically. Also, fun fact, there's actually an achievement for having 3,000 of all Sepith at the same time. Of course, I already got it, but if you're interested in that sort of thing, it's a good idea to save it up. It's actually possible to do it right here if you want to just farm for it, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your name is. Ba-ba-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Do-do-do-do-do. Of course, if you have a Shadow Spear on someone like we do with Joshua, you can always just fight them and try your luck with insta-death. But, yeah. Of course, that's not a very reliable way to do it, but it can be done. Of course, later on, once you have a better selection of Sepith, you can just, make it so each character has Shadow Spear, and it makes it even easier. But I'm not too worried about that. Doing a Shadow Spear, do-do-do-do. So this is basically all on you, Joshua. Yeah, you have Hellgate, but sadly no, no Shadow Spear. Of course, we could bring your speed up to hopefully give you more turns. Nah. Not lucky. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Sorry. Speed up even. Maybe that'll give us another chance at it. Come on, everybody! Got it! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh yeah, Mario time! Very cool. We get another crack at it. Like a crack addict. Come on, insta-death! Aww. Since he has Death Bomb, you could actually attack him and insta-death could happen, but it's only a 10% chance, and, you know, you would probably just miss anyway, so...
Piece of cake!
Since each one gives you, gives you 40 of all Sepith, so... Guess we could try to get another evasion, too. Might as well. Might as well be walking on the sun and then the morning comes, Pacific Coast Party. White Gehenna. Boom. Damn. Just wipes them all out, doesn't it? Critical! Oof. Defeated. Ah, you suck, sir.
Well, that takes care of that.
Fish fillet and fish eggs. Take another crack at it. Might as well. Know what I'm talking about? Stabby, stabby! Aww.
Well, that takes care of that.
It's Bocolini. Alright. Yeah. Thought that's where we were. See if anyone's at the orphanage. Bum, bum, bum. Nope, got JPEG. I imagine the rebuilding is going to be starting soon. Daddy. Give me the evasion too, sir. Do it. Don't make me come over there. Na 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 na. Self-destruct. Yeah, we got it!
Nicely done.
Cool. studio. It's always good to have an extra evasion too. Evade too, whatever. Shut up. My back's been feeling better ever since the children came. Maybe some of their energy is rubbing off on me. Maybe. You never know. You never know what's going on, man. The kids finally seem happy again. I'm still having a tough time dealing with Mayor Dalmore being a criminal. No telling what the kids will think once they figure it all out. That's a shame. Alright, time to get back to climbing. Climbing the tree. Slowly, quietly. The peaks of Krone are calling to me. Too much snow on the south face for it to be safe. Is it safe? I guess we'll have to plan a new route. I asked everyone from the orphanage to stay here until they can rebuild. We've had a good bit of fun. Fun style. I'm not surprised that Stewart Gilbert is a criminal. But even so, it's hard to believe that the mayor would be involved in something that terrible. I guess he'll have the rest of his life to pay for what he's done. I guess so. He's in some serious trouble. They're not here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There they are, hanging out. I'm so relieved that the matron is here. I know I have to learn to be more grown up, though. And someday we can pay the matron back for all that she's done for us. Oh my, Estelle. Are you leaving? Yeah, we've got to go to Zeiss, actually. Oh, I see. We're all greatly indebted to you for all that you've done. It pains me that I can't repay your kindness like you deserve. Please, it's really fine. I'm really just glad that all those kids are happy again. Estelle, please be well and safe on your journey to Zeiss. Thank you, ma'am. We wish you all the best. On behalf of everyone, thank you. Well, what are we gonna have for snacks today? It's no fun playing when Polly's it. Wait! Wait! And 1 and 2 and a 1 and a 2. Okay, that was weird. What of a dude. I'm in shock that the mayor was involved in those crimes. Well, at least the matron will get some kind of reparations if proof can be established. If the orphanage gets rebuilt, I'll be glad to help. Yeah, you will. I can hear the kids' voices from here. Adios be praised. It's hard to believe that Mayor Dalmore was capable of such vile acts. Whether one can believe it or not, what puzzles me most is why he would do such things. Those be the questions. Now, where'd Zach run off to this time? I was hoping to get him to go to Ruin for me. Ruin style. Ba 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 ba. See what Vote's up to before we head out. Shall we up here listening to to the 5:30 club, if I had to guess. That's what he's usually doing. Oh, is it you kids again? Whew. Looks like that stuff they used on me is finally worn off. I was downright fuzzy before, but now I feel like my old self again. Well, I guess it's about time I got back to work. Good luck with all that. Do 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 do. Alright, we'll go check out the old checkpoint, and then we'll be moving on to Zeiss. Never to see this region again. Until the next game. Do 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 do. Bumpana, 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 bumpana. Do, do, do. Everybody up here in the fort is talking about the mayor being arrested. Yeah. Imagine so. The news is spread out here. Maybe I should try making a dish using wild vegetables today. Plus, while we're here, we can recharge. It's really unfortunate to hear about what the mayor was involved in. Politician or not, those type of actions are unforgivable. Indeed. I'll tell you what, despite the season, it still gets freezing cold in these mountains. What is the mountains? Is it true that the mayor of Ruin was arrested? Who knew that something like that could ever happen? Who knew? Do do do, Chloe style. Alright. To Airletton. Ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. As we say goodbye to this region. So sad. Excuse me, Mr. or Mrs. Scorpion. Boop, boop, boop. Na 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 na. All right. Whee! Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 boo 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 boo. Ba 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 ba. I am not a crook. Da na 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 ba 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 ba. Like the sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. You know what I'm talking about? Bum 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 bum. I might as well see if the one dude's here. Nope. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. It's 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 fine. Alright. Goodbye, Ruin. We'll be seeing ya. Boop, 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 boop.